Hello students, it's me Rizwan here. In this video, we're going to learn about the basics of graphing in TI Nspire CX calculator. So let's go ahead. Now you may see a graph here as well as the graph icon here. Okay. Now let me tell you the difference. So if you press B, okay, double click it, then it will take you. You will get a scratch pad. Okay. Now you can toggle between the graph window as well as the normal window. Okay, so you can do that. You can also use this button to toggle between them. So press the normal window, press it again, you get the graph window. Okay, so let me close this. So on. Now if you press this icon, it will take you to the graph window. Okay, not the scratch pad. It's a new document. Okay, now what you see here is a standard window, students. Okay, standard window with the standard scale settings. Now suppose if you want to change the scale manually, okay, one way of doing that is, so double click this and then you can change it manually. Let's say I make it 5. Suppose if you want to change the other numbers as well, you don't have to come out and then select it again. Okay, what you can do is, after making the change here, okay, you can just press tab here. So it will take you to the next box. So let me change it here. Let's say -5 and then tab again, plus 5, -5 and then tab again, +5. So enter. Okay. Now this is the window that I have defined. Okay, it's a user defined. Fine. So there is another way of changing the scale. So what you need to do is menu, press menu. You can see that there are a lot of options available there. And look at number 4, students. That is window/zoom. When you highlight it, you will get again another drop down menu where you have many options. So the first one is window settings. So when you actually go and press the window settings, you will get this window where you can actually manually change the scale. Okay. Now you can also do like this. So just press menu number 4. Instead of selecting this, you can just press number 4 here. Okay. Let me escape. So menu number 4 and then number 1. Okay, you can also do like this. So okay, now let us see the other options. So menu 4, you can see there is something like zoom standard. Okay, so when you press that, this is the standard window. Okay, so if you do, let's say menu 4 and then let's say you want to see what is this number 8, the trigonometric window. So if you press number 8, this is the trigonometric window. You can see that it is -6.28, that is -2 pi to +2 pi. Okay, if you take your cursor there to the top right hand corner, you will see that the angle is in radian mode. Okay, so let's say menu 4 and let us say you may wonder what is this quadrant 1. So if you press 6 here, you will get this window. So here the majority of the area will be occupied by the first quadrant. Okay, so suppose if you want to go back to the user defined window, so menu 4, that is number 7. So press 7 and then you get this window. Okay, so this is how you can actually change the scale. Now let us see, how do you enter a graph? There are two options. The first one is you can press tab, then you will get this window and then you can type your function. Okay, also escape. You can also enter Control G and you will get the same option. So let me type, let me enter a function, let's say x squared and then enter and you get this figure, right? So in case if you want to delete it, there are two ways. One is just go and select it and then press this button, delete. It will be deleted. Or another way is, so suppose if you want to, okay, let me teach you the other way now. So x square, so tab x squared. I'm sorry, let us delete x squared. Okay, enter and you get this window. So what you can do is go to menu and then you can look, you can see that the number 1 is, the option 1 is actions. So press 1 and then you get this window where number 6 is delete all. So press 6 and then say yes and your graph will be deleted. Okay, so this is how you do it. And let us say I want to enter, let's say, a rational function. So how do you do that? So what you need to do is press tab. Okay. Now let's say I want to enter x by x minus 1. So what you can do is just you can see above the this sign, division sign, you can see this fraction form. So control this, so you get like this, and you press x and then tab, let's say x minus 1. Okay, and then come out and then enter, and you get the graph. Okay, so if you want to undo, what you can do is just press control and then escape, and it will undo whatever you did before. Okay, suppose what if you want to enter a um, let's say a trigonometric function. Okay, so here you can see trigonometric, so press this, you have all these options. So let us say I want to uh, sketch the graph of sin x, so press sine. Okay, I'm sorry, before that you have to press tab and then trigonometric and then sine of x, so press enter and you get this graph. Okay, so if you want to get a trig window, go to menu 4 and then 8. So you see minus 2 pi to plus 2 pi. Okay, what if you want to uh, change the angle to degrees? How do you do that? Okay, then what you need to do is go to menu and then you can see number 9 is settings. So press settings and you can see you will get this window. So here graphing angle you can change it to degree. Okay, so bring it down, degree, and then say make it default, say okay, and then you can see the graph, the input, the angle has changed into degrees from radians. So that's why you see a graph like this. So now what you need to do is go to menu 4 and then 8 again, and you get this graph now. So it is minus 360 degrees to plus 360 degrees. Okay, if you want to change it back, just again go and select this. Sorry, not this. So what you need to do is menu. Okay, let me show this to you. So suppose if you go here and you'll see that this document settings. So press document settings, and you may see that the angle is given as radian, isn't it? You may wonder how come. Like just now we changed it into degrees. So how come we are still getting radian? Because it is actually the normal document settings. So what you need to do is, so even if you I'm sorry, let's just say just cancel. Okay, so if you want to change it into radian, what you need to do is go to menu and then here number 9 settings, and then here you have to go graphing angle, you have to go and change into radian. Okay, then make it default. Okay, then you get this window again. You get like this because the angle has changed to radian. So go to menu number 4 and then number 8, enter, and you get a proper graph. Okay, so this is one. Okay, so let me delete this. Okay, so now what if you want to draw let's say uh, an exponential function. Okay, so let's say you want to draw e power x. So here you can go and press tab first and then e power x and then enter, you get the graph. Okay, so let me undo it. So control escape. What if you want to draw, let's say, ln x? So you can see that that is above this e power x. So control, I'm sorry, before that I have to enter, sorry, let me just delete this. Yeah, so let's say I will change the angle input. So menu settings, make it to, oh, it is in radians. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll make the window standard. So number 4, number 5. Okay, fine. So let us say I want to draw ln x. So what you need to do is press tab so that you get this window. and then you enter control e power x and then ln of x. So press enter, you get the graph of ln x. Okay. So what if you want to draw, let's say, log x to the base 3? Okay, what you need to do is, again, that is above this 10 power x, so press tab and then control 10 power x. So you type, let's say, 3 and then tab and then x. So enter, you get the graph of log x to the base 3. Okay, so now let us say you want to okay, I haven't told you about this zoom box, right? The menu for this zoom box, isn't it? I haven't told you about. Let me tell you. So what you need to do is, let's say I want to zoom, let's say, this particular area. Okay, how do you do that? You can just press menu, then number 4 and then number 2. Okay, now when you go here, it'll ask you, when you take a cursor there, it'll ask you, is this the first corner? And when you press enter, and then it'll ask you where the second corner is. So when you move the cursor, then you will get a window like this. So when you select it, you can see that this particular area is actually zoomed. Okay, for your convenience. Okay, so this is one way. So let me undo it. So control escape. Okay, so let's say I want to draw another graph in the same window. So what you need to do is press tab and then let's say I want to type x squared. So x squared and then enter, and you get this. Okay, you can see both the graphs in the same window. Okay, suppose you, let's say you want to see only one of them. So what you can do is press the tab and then here you go to the top right hand corner, you can see the history menu. Just select this, you will see both F1 and F2. Okay, so if you press F1 and then if you unselect this, then you'll not be able to see the first graph, that is log x to the base 3. Yeah. Fine students, thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.